Hello, VC. This is the Beetleman 69. I'm gonna put my 2 cents in as far as this anniversary reissue of Sgt Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band coming up on June 1st for its 50th anniversary. Um, my opinion is personally, this is a Mona Lisa, like any great painting. Once it's been painted and established, it doesn't need to be improved. It is accepted for what it is, and it should stay like it is. I'm reading in his book right here, Beatles songs. I believe Fit to Be Tied died. It's got this book. Anyway, regarding Capitol Records forcing the Beatles to put out a new single because they hadn't put out any material in a while after Revolver was released. But this is the little issue I got. It says here that Capitol Records forced the release of this in Strawberry Fields Forever, and when it demanded a new Beatles single. The songs were originally meant to be part of an album about the Beatles' childhood. Instead, the Beatles recorded Sgt. Pepper. Well, that being said, how can Strawberry Fields Forever and Penny Lane be allegedly part of Sgt. Pepper or intended to be on that album when those two songs were intended to be let's say a potential album of their childhood, with Sgt. Pepper is far from it. So my thing is, how can you add two songs that were not written in the mindset of Sgt. Pepper? I mean, that's my thing. Are you force fitting songs on an album that had a different mindset? When they wrote this, they had a different mindset. Their way of thinking and their ideas were far from anything that they were intended to do to start with. And I know I've said it, and I've made comments saying, well, Sgt. Pepper was a concept album. Well, the first concept album. At least that's my opinion. I mean, it seems to be that you have to listen to the whole album. You just don't really pick and choose tracks, because you start picking and choosing tracks, you wind up listening to the whole record because you just get, caught up in it. Well, John Lennon said in this book. Now, let me see if I can find it real quick. I got unprepared because I was going in that direction. Let's see here. Just bear with me a second. Let's see, because I was reading it in here. Here we go. I think I'm getting in the right spot here. Okay, here it is. John Lennon was quoted saying, quote, "Sgt. Pepper is called the first concept album, but it doesn't go anywhere. All my contributions to the album have absolutely nothing to do with this idea of Sgt. Pepper and his band, but it works because we said it worked." Okay, so yeah, I mean, it's an opinion about being a concept album, but going back to what I was saying, how can you put Strawberry Fields and Penny Lane on the album that had a different mindset based on what they wrote here? I mean, really, in my opinion, now everybody has their opinions, just voicing mine. To me, the album is full. Okay, now they're willing to extract a track or two off of Sgt. Pepper and put Penny Lane and Strawberry Fields on there and try to make it work. So be it. But as far as adding to the original album. I just don't. I just don't see it. Like I said, the album is full, and also in this book shows the original track lineup uh, with the planned lineup for side one, which goes like this: Sgt Pepper's Lonely Heart Club Band, with a little help from my friends, being for the benefit of Mr. Kite, fixing a hole, Lucy in the sky with diamonds, and she's leaving home. So I just want to just throw that in. But yeah, if they want to extract a couple tracks and add these two to it, and then try to make it work, you know, like I said, more power to them. But I just don't see them trying to cram 2 more songs on here. We already got 13 tracks. So what we're going to do, have 15-track album? You know, it's just going to sound strange, you know. I mean, like I said, it's already full. They don't need to add anything. They could take something away and add them 2 songs and try to make it work, like I said. They'd be better off. They'd be better off taking Paperback Writer and Rain and trying to squeeze it on Revolver. I think those 2 tracks would work on Revolver, to be honest. But Penny Lane and Strawberry Fields, I just don't see them working on this album because their mindset was different writing Sgt. Pepper than it did when they were supposed to have had this childhood album, or I mean, an album reflecting on their childhood, you know, doing it that way. So, in my opinion, I just think they should either take the tracks off and add 2 tracks, or just leave the dang thing alone like it is. And like I've said, this is a Mona Lisa. It's been painted. So, leave it alone. Leave it like it is. That's my 2 cents worth. Please leave a comment below and let me know your opinion on this allegedly adding these 2 tracks to Sgt. Pepper and make it even a longer album. So that's my 2 cents worth. Appreciate y'all watching, and I'll see you on the flip side.